Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to what will finally be the last part of the Nevada State Eco Zoo. We can finally finish this zoo. After all this time that it took for us to finish this zoo, we can finally finish it. I am so happy that we are finally going to be able to finish this zoo after all this time. You have no idea how frustrating this has been for me. Since the beginning, it has been so frustrating. I have restarted this scenario 4 times, probably more than that, 5 times, I don't know how many times. But I have restarted it so many times and I could not complete it, to the point where I got so frustrated, I thought, you know what? No. Not happening this time, okay? This time, I'm completing it, and I'm doing a completion of it with a full walkthrough, and I don't care if I have to copy them exactly, because there's no way that I'm going to be able to do this on my own. So, we've got a few things that are going to be going on here. Probably a little bit of some live editing as well, because the video is sped up right now, because I'm just showing you guys basically what's going on with this last portion here. So as you can see, the hippopotamus exhibit is still terrible. Could not figure out why it was that way. Don't know why. But it still didn't end up working out. The hippopotamus has no space. And also does not have any water, apparently. Even though I've got ramps leading to the water, it didn't work. Don't know why. But still is all messed up. And I can't figure out why. So whatever. Still doing research. Again, I don't know why I'm still doing research. But anyway, doesn't matter. We're at the last portion here. And I'm just trying to keep everything somewhat from just totally, completely messing up before we end off the scenario. All we're doing now is we need to wait. I think we need to wait on quarantine to pass. And then once quarantine passes, we can get our orangutan out of the quarantine center and place it into the exhibit. And then we will have finally completed the scenario. That's it. I think it might be it. Did we release the wolves? I think we released a few of them, but I don't know if we released them all yet. I saw the scenario thing up in the beginning there once when we started, but I didn't catch if we had already released the timber wolves or not. I guess we'll check it out here in a second once we're able to get our little orangutan there out of the quarantine. But apparently it got diseased while it was in there. So again, always a good idea to quarantine your animals before just having them be placed right in the habitat themselves, because that's not a good thing when they get diseased inside their habitat. So it's being taken care of, and it's taking a little bit longer, unfortunately, because, well, it is diseased and they're going to have to cure the disease before it can pass quarantine and go into the habitat. So I'm just doing a little bit of stuff here. I was just making it look a little decent, making it look pretty, putting the conservation stuff up, the donation stuff. You guys know how it is. But it is time for the moment of truth, everyone. This is it. This is the last thing we need to do, and then we have completed the scenario. So let me go ahead here and put us back onto our regular speed here, back to the way it's supposed to look. All right, so where were we? 1, 4, 5. Sorry, we're doing a little bit of editing here because we're going back to normal speed. We're not going to ×2 speed anymore. We're going to normal speed now. All right, so here we are back to where we ended off, and now the only thing that we really have to do is we have to release the wolves into the wild, and then we'll have completed the scenario. All right, so let's go back into, let's get this on and turn this off here. All right, so let's lower that there just a bit, just to help me out a little bit, and now we should be good. Hopefully you can still hear me and everything looks good. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going around and just placing a few things just so that the orangutan isn't like totally and completely angry. Um, Actually, I don't even know why I did this, to be honest, because all we have left to do is release the Timberwolves. Like, that's literally all we had to do. I don't know why I just didn't do it, and we could have completed the scenario a long time ago. But I guess probably because then the episode would have been like 2 minutes long, when I probably could have put this into the last episode, but I ended up recording these all in a session. You guys know this. So this ended up being the last session, and it ended up taking me about 30 minutes or so. I didn't exactly follow the little tutorial anymore. But I do want to say the YouTuber that I followed, I will place, once again, I will place it in the description. Definitely recommend checking them out. They did a great job with this scenario and were basically the only reason that I was able to complete it. So thank you so much to them. It was so great to be able to finally finish the scenario. Hopefully I won't have to do it again. We have, I think, 2 more. I'm not really sure, but we have a few more scenarios left to complete before we have finished all of the career mode on Planet Zoo. At least all of the career mode in the basic game. I've heard, I think that there is more career mode things that you can do if you buy like the DLCs and stuff and the downloadable packs and different animal packs and stuff like that. But I haven't done anything like that because I just wanted the regular zoo for right now. But here we are. Let's go ahead right now and let us release these 2 Timberwolves into the wild so that we can complete the scenario and then we can hear what Miss Goodwin here has to say. And finally finish the Nevada State Eco Zoo once and for all. Alright, so we've got how many now? 3? We've done 3. We need 1 more. I thought I'd had them all and I was like, well, where is she? But no, we only had 3. We needed to release 1 more into the wild. So I'm looking for the last one. Who's it gonna be? There you are. Alright, let's see what she has to say.
I could never have imagined that our first zoo would be this successful. Oh, and I could not have done it without you. Thanks to your efforts, we've made an incredible contribution to the Timberwolf Ecology Restoration Project. And, even better, the zoo is running completely on renewables. I mean, I know this is what I asked for, but I just didn't believe we'd make it this far so fast. You know, other than the animals, you really were the only good thing about Mr. Meyer's zoos. Oh, and now that he doesn't have you working for him, he's really cutting costs to the bone. I hear he actually tried passing off a habitat full of house cats as pygmy lions. Ugh! I mean, the sooner we get rid of him, the better.
Alright, and there we go, guys. There we go. So that is it for the Nevada State Eco Zoo. We have finally completed this zoo here. And honestly, I'm happy about it. In the end, it turned out to be pretty frustrating. I wasn't happy with it. But you know what? It all worked out in the end. We finally managed to complete it. Emma got what she wanted. And we are done with this thing once and for all. So, hope you guys enjoyed seeing the zoo. Here it is in its full entirety from beginning to end. Here is how much we have taken over this place. It was huge. It was huge. Now it's time to finally be done with this dang zoo. So let's get out of here and head back to the main menu. I guess I'll go ahead and save the zoo. Not really worth it in my opinion, but hey, whatever. But yes, that is it. So now the only thing that we have left to do is to complete the last, I believe it's the last 2 scenarios in the career mode. We have the next one, which is going to be the Yamaguchi Prefecture Tranquility Zoo. So that's going to be where we get to next. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And of course, I will see you in the next one.